Hey, good morning, gang. Tom Bissonette here from the deck of our cabin at Iroquois Lake. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. The grandchildren are nowhere to be seen, which is kind of weird. Kind of a nice, peaceful place right now. Listen, I just want to touch base on this week's Did You Know, coming out on August the 5th already. I can't believe it's August. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about in this newsletter that we're having the SAR Fall Conference in September 11th and 12th, and we're going to take all the necessary precautions to keep people socially distanced or physically distanced. We're going to have really cool SAR face masks so that you won't have to worry about coughing on everybody and vice versa. We're going to have all the precautions in place for people that choose to be there in person. Now, if you don't want to be there in person, that's totally fine. You can just dial in through your computer. We're going to be broadcasting the whole event live, so watch for that information. In the meantime, we do have our Eventbrite page is up and running now, and you can actually go in and get your tickets. And you only need tickets if you're going to actually be there in the live portion of the event. Also, the tickets are available for the golf outing, and I know some of you think we're totally bizarre, but you know, it is an opportunity for people to connect and a socially distanced way and have some fun and get to know each other a little bit. So anyway, look for that information. Also, is a really cool email I got from Scott Skopich and Keith Tutusi from UAP Napa this past week. They have a kind of a little newsletter industry articles. There's about 7 or 8 of them on one page. You can actually just click the links, and two that really caught my eye was the one on the iCar program that talks about the RTS site, which is a technical website for iCar. And the other one, I can't remember. You'll have to look at the newsletter and you'll see for yourself. Also, I talked to Dave Flockhart a little bit about BTAG training. We were hoping to have some physical training this year, maybe in the fall, but it looks like SAS Polytech is not going to be able to accommodate that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Dave and see if we can't do some virtual online training, because I'm really convinced that BTAG is a solution for many shops to repair more panels, make more money, increase their ability to deliver the cars quicker, and reduce overall severity. So it's a win for the insurance company, it's a win for the body shop, and it's a win for the customer. So I'm excited about that. Also, I have a little blurb there. Dave Lure did a little interview last week with the Society of Collision Repair Specialists, their executive director. And, you know, as I was listening to that thing, I was just thinking, man, why isn't everybody part of SCRS? It's incredible the amount of stuff that they do for shops and for the industry in general. And I want you to know that SAR is an affiliate member, and we get lots of information from those guys. So check out that video and see what Aaron has to say about SCRS. Dave Lure, by the way, is going to be our speaker on Friday at our fall conference. I had a little chat with him this weekend, and I'm really excited about what he's got lined up for you guys. And for those of you that are kind of had a call this week, for example, from a shop. They're in a smaller remote area. They're a smaller shop, and they were kind of giving me the gears that, hey, you're ignoring the small shops. And, you know, it's pretty tough with COVID to get out and see everybody, let's face it. So that's why we have the newsletters. That's why I do these videos. But Dave Lure is an unbelievable resource for any shop owner, no matter if you're small or large. But I'll tell you what, he has a thing that he's going to be talking about, and it's Operations Monthly Live. And they actually provide how to run a legitimate body shop in today's society. And I want you all to know that when I started out at Par Auto Body, we were a small shop. You know, we didn't have sales of maybe $700,000 a year in Saskatoon, and honestly, we struggled for some time. Today, it's a much better business than it was in terms of size volume. But even when I first started, I always looked at my business not as a small business, but I looked at it as a big business. And I treated it like a big business. And you know, eventually, guess what happened? It became a big business. So think about that. Also, there's a nice little article there from Jeremy Shaw from SAS Polytech. And Jeremy's just reaching out saying, hey, if you need the iCar training and you want some financial support, give me a call. I can help you. So what an opportunity. You got a guy in your corner that's going to help you get the training. He's going to help you get the money to pay for the training, and he's going to make sure that you get qualified for the SGI accreditation well before March of 2021. So look for that, and look for that training grant from Jeremy. At the end of our little newsletter is the Autohaus Technologies report on the key performance indicators for the months of April, May, and June. And those are very important numbers because they represent the COVID period where everybody was locked down and all the shops are doing all of the estimates. So I'm going to encourage you to look at that information, look at that data, and I would really appreciate if some of you actually took the time to send me an email just saying, here's my thoughts on it. This is what I think. This is what we found since we went into the COVID lockdown. Some of you guys out in the rural areas are starting to see the road appraisers again. Wouldn't mind some feedback on that as well. How's it going? Are you glad to see them back? Is it not a good thing? Like, let me know. The only way that we can make changes and the only way we can make suggestions to SGI is when we get the feedback from you guys. So if you're a big shop or a small shop and you want help, call me or email me. I'll do whatever I can. I'm sorry I can't physically be there holding your hand as you go through this process, but you know what? We're all going to get there if you want to. For now, that's the Did You Know for the week of August the 5th. Have a great week, folks, and I look forward to seeing you at the fall conference, either in person or online. Bye for now.